Welcome to today's session. Okay, in this session, we'll continue with the module 3, okay, about oscillator and clocks. As we mentioned in the previous class, okay, how we calculate a time period for a particular instruction. Okay, as we know, I'll repeat the instruction. Okay, sometimes, okay, I t is equal to c into 12 divided by frequency. frequency. Okay, this is my standard equation to calculate a time period. Okay, find the size of the delay, okay, in the following program if the crystal frequency is 11.0592 megahertz. Okay, let me take this is a simple program for you to understand. Okay, there is a program will be given here. First line A will be copied with 55, okay, and the content of accumulator will be copied into P1. Okay, now immediately there is an instruction called A call delay, means absolute call for the delay program, means there is a delay program will be called here. Okay, immediately the transfer will be jumped to the delay program. In this delay program, okay, look at here, delay program. Okay, the very first line, move r3 comma 200, there's a first line. Okay, and the second line, djnz. What is the content of r3? 200 is a decimal 200. Let me take 200. Okay, and djnz, content of r3 will be decremented by 1. 200 minus 1, 199. Okay, let me take clearly with the decimal value 199. Is it 0? No. Then which instruction is repeated? The djnz instruction is repeated for how many times? 200 times. Okay. Once R3 reaches 0, the loop will be broken and it will be go to the return instruction. Okay. I hope the execution of the program is very clear in the delay program. Okay. So very simple. R3 will be loaded 200 and the next instruction djnz will be decremented for how many times? 200 times, means it is executed for how many times? 200 times, and after the when it reaches 0, it will be broken, it will go to the return instruction. Okay, now let me take in the solution, okay, to calculate a delay. Okay, r3 comma 200 will be consuming how much cycle? One cycle. Okay, this will be taken up from the previous reference data. Okay, that's what I told you need to remember this or try to understand. Okay, and djnz will be consuming how much machine cycle? 2 machine cycle, and ret will be consuming 2 machine cycle. Okay, what is my the standard equation to calculate total delay? Okay, t is equal to c into 12 divided by frequency. As we know, the frequency will be 11.0592 megahertz. Okay, in the corresponding delay program, okay, which instruction is repeated for 200 times? That is djnz r3 in comma here, means it is repeated for how many times? 200 times. Okay, as we know, djnz will be consuming how many machine cycles? 2 machine cycles. Means total how many machine cycles is consumed by djnz? That is 400 machine cycles. Understood? Okay, there's a now there is 400 machine cycles by which instruction? djnz. Okay, similarly, okay, the delay program will be consuming again there are the two instructions are given. Which are the instruction? Okay, that's a move r3 comma 200, means there's a 200. It is also consuming how much machine cycle? One machine cycle. That is what? One. I hope you understood. That is a 1. Okay, the move r3 comma 200 will be consuming one machine cycle. This is one machine cycle. Okay, and once the loop is broken, okay, it will go to the return. Okay, the return will be consuming how much machine cycle? Two machine cycle, means what? Total 2. Okay, I hope you understood. 400 plus 1 plus 2 means total how much machine cycles are consumed by this delay program is 403. 403. Okay, now what is the value of C now? 403. 403 and machine cycles, and this will be multiplied by 12. Okay, and what is the frequency? 11.0592 megahertz. It will be coming up with 436.255 microsecond of time. Means once the P1, okay, I'll go back to the main program again here. P1, okay, comma A, it will be calling with a delay. Okay, okay, when before it go to the next line, complement A, it will be retained for how much time? 436.255 microsecond of time. Okay, so this is how we calculate a delay program, okay, time consumption. I hope you understood, okay, how the operation here. I'm not calculating a time delay for this. It is not required, okay. I require a time delay for the particular line. Which line? A called delay that we are calling it. If you want to calculate for full program, it is no use. It will give a total time period for execution of a program, okay. That is not required, okay. We are calculating time period of a particular delay program, okay. Okay, let me take one more example. Okay, find the size of the delay in the following program if the crystal frequency is 11.0592 megahertz. Okay, okay. Now what is the crystal frequency again? Okay, again with use with the same instruction. TINST is equal to C into 12 divided by frequency. Okay, now move R3 comma 250. Okay, now R3 will be loaded with what? 250. Okay, that is one machine cycle. NOP, we know that it is a one machine cycle. Again NOP will be loaded with one machine cycle. Okay, this is like ideally if I want to increase, okay, this is like no operation, nothing to do with. If I want to increase my time delay, we are using NOP. Okay, so total, okay, now I have to calculate the C. Okay, C will be what? 1 plus 1. Okay, there is a 1 1 1 3 4 5. Okay, 5. Okay, look at here, TJNZ R3 means how much here now? This is total. Okay, 1 2 3 4, 4 plus 2 6. Okay, that is a 6 into, okay, 6 into how many times this is repeated here? This will be repeated for how many times? 255 times. Understood? Okay, means previously there are like only DJ and Z is there. Between this DJ and Z, NOP, okay, NOP, 4 machine cycle, DJ and Z 2. Total will be 6 into 250. Okay, only this will be consuming 6 into 250 cycles. Okay, okay. The next will be like one. We should have one more machine cycles. Okay, that is for which one? That is 1 and 2. Total how much here now? Now 6 plus 250. Okay, that is total will be 3. Okay, as is separately calculated for only for DJNZ. Okay, as we give it here. Okay, now total 6 into 250. Okay, it will be coming with like 6 into 250. 6 into 250 will be coming with 1500 plus, okay, plus 3. Okay, totally I get here 1503 machine cycles. I hope you understood. 1503 machine cycles. Okay, into 12 divided by 11.0592. Okay, that is a mega frequency. So it will be coming with like a totally 1630 microsecond. Approximately I may get here 1.63 millisecond. Okay, I hope you understood. Okay, how we calculate a time delay for a particular program. Okay, now look at here with repeated instruction. Okay, if you trace back here, okay, if you trace back in this program, okay, that is total will be like these instructions are repeated. Okay, how many times here? Okay, that is 250 times. Okay, that will be coming with 250 instruction. Okay, now let us take with the second one more example. Okay, find the size of the delay in following program if the crystal frequency is 11.0592 megahertz. Okay, I hope you can get to know this how we do it here. Okay, now very first line will be delay. Okay, what will be there? R2 will be copied with the 200. Okay, now R3 will be copied with 250. Okay, the very next instruction is NOP. Okay, I given here there are the two loops. One I say inner loop, this one I say outer loop. Okay, this will be like I say this will be inner loop, this will be my outer loop. The inner loop will be repeated for 250 times, because R3 how long it will be executed, it will be reaches up to 0. Okay, means within this one, okay, there is a one machine cycle, one, and total what, two machine cycles, means 3 plus 2. Okay, 5 machine cycles inner loop, 5 machine cycles. How many times it is repeated? 250 times. Okay, like it's sorry. Okay, 3 1 2 3 here no. Okay, one okay, here. Okay, there is a 4. Sorry for this, because 1 plus 1 2 4, 4 into 250, 4 into 250. How much time period will be taken? 1085 microsecond. Okay, now there is like this will be consuming total what, 1085 microsecond. Okay, look at this outer loop. The outer loop will be 200 means it will be repeated for 200 times. Okay, that is what, 200. The inner loop, okay, the inner loop, how much time it is taken? 1085 means 200 into 1085. Okay, that is what, 1085 microsecond. Total it will be coming with like a 21700 microsecond. Okay, and okay, there is like one more, there is a total delay I want to calculate for the program. Move R3 comma 250 DJNZ at the start and end of the again loop. Okay, it will be taken with 651 microseconds. Since they are getting added to the instruction, there is a total time period. There is a 210 217 double triple zero. Okay, there is a 217 triple zero, because I have to add. That is what, 2, that is my return, that is for 1. This will be, so total will be 3 into 200, whatever the total time period will be taken here. So it will be totally, it will be coming with 217651 microsecond time interval. Okay, means inner loop and the outer loop. Inner loop will be repeated for how much time? 250 times. Okay, and the outer loop will be repeated 200, means the inner loop will be repeated by 200 into 250 times. I hope you understood. I calculated the inner time period. How much here now? Inner time period will be coming with 1085, and this will be repeated for how many times? 200 times. So it will be coming with how much here? 21700 microsecond. Okay, I'm just repeating with the same program what I calculated here. Okay, and there are the two more instructions are there, which are the R2 comma 200 and return. So total time period will be 3 into that time period will be 12 divided by 11.0592. So it will be added with 651. So I'll get a 217651 microsecond. Okay, I hope in today's session we came to know how we do the, okay, time delay calculation. So I can, how I can increase my time delay calculation from the previous session. Okay, in previous session I just took a plane. There is only one inner loop. I took here two inner loop with a knob, okay, to increase my time period. In fact, you can take a three loops. You will get like a more time periods. Okay, this way you can increase your time delay, because my standard clock frequency is fixed. Okay, how can I increase that delay? Okay, by using a programming. Okay, this is what the operation is mentioned here. Okay, in coming session we'll see some more programs related to this one. Okay. Okay, I hope you understood how we calculate and how we produce a time delay. Okay, thank you.